bugs. Welcome back to Fat and Tactical, everyone. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but you know, this is just a little side project I do, and I appreciate all of you that have subscribed and have watched videos since when I put them out, so thank you for that very much. I figure do a video today on my bow setup. Deer season's here in about 2 months, a little over 2 months, and I figured I'd get some practice in since I really haven't got to shoot it that much the last couple of years because A, I don't have good luck with deer hunting, but I still like to go sit out in the woods because nature's fun. You should try it if you don't. And two, last year I just didn't really have a lot of time to go, and the weekends that I thought I had free weren't. So anyway, this is what we're gonna talk about today is my bow. It's the Diamond Edge 320. Sorry about the light, I'm under my awning at my house. Edge 320, and it has I believe it's a 7 1/4 inch brace height. On here I have a QAD drop away rest, and then my sight and my stabilizer are just the stuff that came with it, which is Octane. I want to get a new sight for it. I just haven't yet. This one seems to be doing fine for now, so once I get to that point I will. But I have it set at 70 pounds. The arrows I'm using, Supernova 2.0s from Serious Archery. Bought these online from 2 years ago, I want to say, and these are the Ranch Fairy easy button arrows. When I got them, they had the 4 fletch that were blue and white, but one of the times I was hunting, one of the arrow wraps had ripped, so I bought some on this arrow. I still plan on doing the rest of them, but the wrap ripped, so I ended up going with a boning wrap. Kept the same fletchings, which are AAE, and yeah, I've actually sank this one in my fence a couple of times practicing the shh, don't tell the wife. But the broadhead I'm using is 125 grain Magnus Stinger buzz cuts. So but when I first moved down to where I'm at, I really didn't have damn mosquitoes. It just rained a little bit, and now it's getting more humid and the bugs are coming out and bleh. When I lived up in Michigan, I used to go with a buddy of mine every year, and I never seen deer, but because he grew up doing it and he was kind of just teaching me along the way, it was always private land we hunted on, so the woodsman per se part of it really didn't matter because we sat in a blind that was in one spot for Lord knows how long it was there for. So it was always on a farm, so there's always deer out there. Always seen deer, never had a chance to shoot at one. But fast forward to where I'm living now, I started hunting down south in a state forest, public land, and never really seen anything. But then again, I blame that kind of on myself for not really going out and scouting, looking for signs and this, that, and everything else. Fast forward a couple of years, I met a friend of mine at work. He's like, yeah, you can come hunt my property. And that first year I set up a trail cam, got a couple pictures of a nice buck. One night I was sitting, had a buck come in. It wasn't the buck that I caught on camera, but poor placement on my blind. He walked behind a tree and he kept going, so I didn't have a shot on him. I tried grunting him back over, but he was just didn't even care. So that was majority of that season. Then last year I really didn't have time, but the one time I went up there it was turkey and deer season at the same time for fall. Got up there too late. Turkey were already in front. A lot of turkey were already in front of my blind, so I really couldn't do nothing there. So I was sitting on I'd say the south side of his pond that he has, and I had two doe came out, and because my bow's only sighted in for maybe 40 yards, I think it's 30. And his pond is rather long, so I had no, even if I did take a shot at it, I wouldn't have done any damage anyway, or at least worth taking a shot for. I think it would have been just inhumane or whatever to do that. But we're going to talk about my bow a little bit. We're going to take some shots and go from there. Like I said, it's a 70-pound draw. I think I paid $4.50 for it. I know Bowtech makes these bows, so I've had no issues with it shooting or anything like that. Just my little mess ups here and there all the time. Oh yeah, I'm also running nocturnal nocks. So let's get one knocked up and take some shots. Now, like I said, I haven't shot my bow in quite a while, so this is first time shooting, so hopefully I hit the target. Well, that's 30 yards away, and I was aiming for the center, so I'm really high, and I do not know why. I don't know if you heard it, but that arrow going was really noisy. Why it was really noisy, I have not a clue. So, yeah, 70 pounds, not too bad. Hopefully, I need to turn this target a little bit. I thought I had it turned better, but that's the penetration I got on this. I mean, that's a 28-inch arrow, and she stopped it. She barely stopped it, but she stopped it. So let's see. Now, when I target shoot like this, I do use my broadheads just so I know what my flight is for my arrows and everything. Then I'll mark them out on the vanes, and then I'll sharpen them one at a time. I use it's a sharpening guide. I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's what I use. I start out with I think it's 1,000 grit sandpaper, then I work my way up to 3,000, and gets rid of that burr and all that stuff. And then I have a strop, but I really don't strop my broadheads, even though I probably should, just to get rid of any imperfections. But that was the first shot. We'll take a couple more, and then we'll go from there. Like I said, this is 30 yards. If I can slow this down in the video, I will. just see what kind of flight pattern I have, just because, like I said, this is one that I fletched myself with a right helical, and I'm hoping my bow string spins it to the right. So like I said, we'll see. I'm going to try one of my other ones that isn't fletched by me and see what the difference is, because that's really loud and I don't know why, and I don't like it. Ugh. Well, I guess because I did turn this up from 62 to 70, so I guess it's moving a little bit faster than what it was before. I'm gonna go grab those and I'll be right back. One of the things I can close off this video with, as far as this bow, that I forgot to mention earlier, is that it has a draw length variance of 16 to 31. So from a youth bow up to adult, then draw length goes, or draw weight goes from 7 pounds to 70 pounds. So in my opinion, if you're looking for a bow for your kid to grow up with, that he can use for a while, I would recommend this. Like I said, I haven't shot in 2 years almost, or a year and a half, we'll say year and a half, almost 2 years. And the one shot you've seen was after I remember where my pins were set. That one shot was right there. I took a couple more shots after that, and right there in the center circle of that target that's in this video, which that target is a blackout 4-sided archery target. So it stops field points and broadheads. So that's one of the reasons why I got it, because I used to have a deer target and my broadheads tore that thing up, especially when I was practicing after not shooting for a while. Shots all over it, neck, there, in the booty cheeks, everywhere. So but yeah, this is my bow that I'm using this year. So yeah, if you have any other questions about it, oh yeah, the weight of this bow is only 4 pounds, maybe less, maybe 3.5, so it's very light. You can probably hold it at draw for a couple minutes at least without having any issues. So on that note, if you have any questions about this bow or the arrows that I'm using, please leave a comment down below, and we will see you on the next one. Let those arrows fly.